Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Huh? So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic-Related Madness proudly presents Monday Madness, featuring Pops and the Richness, and indie creators from around the world. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to another Monday Madness. I don't know where my co-host is, as usual. Oh, no Doc, no Rich. I'm just going to be out here winging it. Look, you guys know why I'm out here. We're going to do some Q&A about the Roku channel and what our plans are. So if you got any questions, now's the time. Now's the time to drop them on us. If we don't know yet, we're just going to tell you we don't know yet. You know, But for the most part, we have a solid plan. We know what we're going to do. So, what's happening, everybody? I love it. I love it. Good stuff. What's up, Max?
What's up?
Well, you know, we got a plan, right? We got a plan. Problem is, not enough people know about it or understand the purpose behind it. Obviously, the purpose behind it would be to give you guys a free speech platform.
That's right. 100%. No worrying about YouTube's overlord bullshit.
Yep.
The only thing you got to comply with is the law.
And look, there's a lot of people out here. We all know. What's up? What's up, Ron? Ron Romart? What's happening? There's a lot of people that know that you have to, if you're trying to get monetized on YouTube, you have to kiss the YT ass.
Yep.
You have to. Okay?
As soon as you're monetized on YouTube, they place a bot on your channel to keep an eye on what you're doing.
Okay?
So they can demonetize you as quickly as possible because they want you demonetized because they want to run ads on your demonetized channel. So they make the money.
You know, I mean, that's obvious. They're always looking for a reason. A reason. What's up, Rich? So basically, now's the time. You know, if you have questions about why we want to do this, you know, this is the time to ask. If you have questions about how to become part of it or whatever, you know, this is it. Do you let people that draw comics hang out and draw on your show on cam? We have a couple shows that have that. Yes, we do. And as you can see right now, we have Rich doing that very thing, my co-host on this show. Actually, Chuck, we have Madness Open Draw Stream Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, where a whole bunch of people come out and draw together. And basically, I just change from screen to screen, keep one screen big all the time, and, you know, just go from screen to screen showing what everybody's doing. That is one of the types of shows that we do on this network. We also encourage people that do shows like that to bring their show to our network because we like more content. And what we're talking about today is our plan to move this network to Roku so that you guys can monetize your shows immediately, not worry about YouTube demonetizing you or canceling you or any of that kind of stuff. You know, your show is your show. You get to do what you want. And now, granted, okay, there's been a couple of people that have left the network because they wanted to have certain guests on the show that don't really jive with us, okay, and they were told no and got mad and went off on their way, and that's cool, okay. What I want to tell them is when we go to Roku, you can come back because I ain't going to care what you put on your channel or on your show. I'm not going to care. Okay, it's not going to be my YouTube channel that's on the line for your content. Yep. Do you see what I'm saying? So the Roku channel will be entirely different, and the reins will be off. I'll be too busy making sure shit's uploaded, making sure everything's running smooth. Me and Max are going to be way too busy to be policing people's shows. You know, yep. That won't be my job anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? It won't be. Right now, the only reason I have to do that is because I got to make sure my YouTube channel don't get taken down.
Yep.
Okay, look, one thing. Rich could say something on our open draw stream, totally in jest, that could demonetize our whole network. Take everybody's money away. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Why blame me? Why
I'm just using you as an example, my friend.
Oh, of course.
Anybody on any show could say anything that could hurt the whole network. That's what I'm trying to say.
That could be true, yeah.
Okay, now if we go to Roku, that's not an issue anymore.
Nope.
Your revenue is your revenue. What you say and do, and you know, if I get an email about your show, because somebody says you're using copyrighted material or whatever, well, that'd be my issue to deal with. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm trying to make this easy on everybody, but protect you guys at the same time, because you know damn well some of your shows will never get monetized on YouTube.
Hell no.
No matter how many subscribers you get. You know, some of our shows are just a tad too spicy for YouTube to let slide. We all know that. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like if I went to monetize this channel right now, I'd have to tell everybody, oh, you got to be good, you got to be good, you got to be good. Edit that out, do this, do that.
No cussing.
Don't want to be that guy.
No cussing on YouTube.
You know?
Can't say specific words.
Yeah, I mean,
Talking
there's
about
a whole bunch of algorithms that are just looking to pluck you out and shut you down.
Can't say a certain World War II leader's name without getting demonetized.
Yeah, I know. We all want comics to be great again, dude. That's why we follow the indie platforms, man. That's why we're indies, because the other guys don't really have a say in what they're doing. You know, if you work at Marvel or DC, you're doing what you're told. We all know that.
There's a gap in the market right now, and indies are filling it because the mainstream comics are not filling that gap.
Right.
So there's a gap in the market. The indie comics are taking it and filling it, and they're killing it because of that.
So anyway, like you said, our plan is to crowdfund the Roku channel. We're going to do a Kickstarter campaign for cost, for what it costs for Max to do it. Max is setting it up. He's our developer. He's done it before. Set up 6 different Roku channels already. I have complete confidence in Max's ability to make this happen.
Yep.
We have a good network of people already either on Roku or that also have these same aspirations. Like I know the Dorkening Network's kind of the same as ours. They got a whole bunch of shows, and I'm pretty sure we're all going to talk about bringing their shows over to the Roku network too. You know, Still Token, those guys. You know, all the shows that they do, Splash Comics. They, you know, I mean, they have a large variety of shows as well, and you know, we want to make this as wide open as possible for as many different comic related type of shows, subjects, gaming, whatever, you know, movie review shows, comic review shows, whatever you want to do, whatever, now's the time. Now, as far as the crowdfunder goes, we've had a meeting about, you know, like different tiers, different reasons for you as a fan or a creator or a content creator of a show or whatever to get involved, or a sponsor or a comic book store owner. We've tried to provide a enough different tier targeting different people in comics. Okay, enough different tiers targeting the different people. We have sponsorship tiers, new showrunner tiers, all kinds of different stuff that we've tossed around, and as well as tiers for the fans. You know, challenge coins, that kind of stuff like that you'll be able to say, you know, you're one of the people that helped make the Roku Madness channel happen. And we hope that a lot of people do. We hope that a lot of people want to make this happen. What's not allowed on our show? Well, right now we're not monetized, so it's the same as it would be if we were on Roku. I'm saying if I was to monetize this YouTube channel, then I'd have to be way more overlordish about how everybody's show is, and I don't want to do that. I want you to run your show. I want you to do your show the way you want to do your show. And if your show's good and people are watching it, you're going to get ad revenue. The more people watching, the more money you get. It's that simple. You know?
Everybody gets a cut of the ad revenue share right off the top. You get 50%.
You get 50% of the ad revenue that your show generates, and Max does have code for making that so we can keep track of every show, every single show, and what they make. Okay? Like I said, Max done this before, guys. I didn't go to somebody I don't know to be part of this, to help me build this. I went to somebody I know that I know can do it. Okay? I spent my whole life deferring to those who know. Okay, and I learned a lot by being that way. I don't go to somebody who's a roofer and tell them how to roof. You know, it's like, I don't try to do it myself unless I already know how. You know what I mean? If I don't know how, I'm going to call somebody who knows.
Oh, yeah.
Preferably somebody I know that I trust already. We're doing away with intros today. You guys know him. He's here. It's
the doctor is in, bitches.
There you go. There you go.
What's up,
Doc?
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, there he is.
So, you know, I mean, we're talking about like, okay, let's throw Brian's show up there, for instance. Brian's show gets chopped up on YouTube every week. Every week he plays a trailer from the horror movie that we watched, and YouTube black screens it. Okay? That won't happen on Roku. You'll be able to see Brian's whole show. Trust me, they black screen us for 5 minutes. The show doesn't, and it doesn't where it left off. We've been talking for 5 minutes, and y'all just missed that part. That's what YouTube does to Brian's show.
You know, I've never understood how people do review streams all the time on YouTube. They play whole songs, they comment on them. I see people doing movie reviews, they play trailers, whatever, and there's no issue. Let one of us do it.
Well, but that's Brian sometimes pulls thousands of views.
Yeah, I know.
YouTube has looked at, even though he hasn't gotten to monetization or tried to, you draw a couple thousand views on a video, they're looking at you now.
Chuck, yeah, we'll help any way we can. This is there's a network of folks here with varying degrees of experience and ability, and we're all willing to help.
And,
so,
and
yes.
I would suggest to you, go out and play with YouTube. You know, if you like doing this kind of stuff, just go out and play with it for a little bit. Get a little bit of content on your channel, and then bring your show to the network, man. And we will help you get subscribers, and we'll promote what you're doing, just like we do for all the other shows. We try to make sure everybody sees when we go live. You know, it's it's all about the fun, man. I haven't even put this on damn Twitter. I've been talking too much. Hold on, I gotta go put this over there. There you go. Okay, at least it's up over there now. I forgot all about that. I've shared it to all the Facebook groups and everything. Facebook, it's the same way though. Facebook, every show, they're hitting you for audio. They're wanting to mute your show. They're wanting to this, they're wanting to that. And it's the same crap. You know?
Facebook, same problem.
So
if you have a monetized YouTube channel already, like some of our people do, like Rose is already monetized and RJ is already monetized, and you know, that's, you know, they can still go to YouTube. Or go to Roku.
Yeah.
My suggestion to people who are already monetized is to do your show on YouTube and then private it and send it to us. and then we put it on Roku, and you just leave a little short on your channel.
Pops,
Say, yeah.
does Chuck have a wrench? Drop your link for your book, or for your Twitter, or for whatever. I would love to follow you on Twitter.
I don't know whose channel Chuck is watching on. He's not watching in Madness, so.
Well, I don't have admin, so I can't see where we're streaming.
It's yours and Rich's. Other than that, so.
Okay. Well, I'll go look on my channel then. All right, Chuck, I've got you. He's on my channel.
There you go. One of the things that we've been doing here is
Chuck, you're now a mod on my channel, and you can drop your links to your Twitter, and you can drop your links to whatever projects you've got going.
See, what this was for the last 6-7 months, it's been a beta test. Okay, whether or not I can put together a network of people and their shows and that constantly be consistent, providing content, and that this would work. Okay, we spent 7 months, and everybody seems to be on board with providing the content and making sure that we can do this. So we're going to do it. Okay, now if we had got 6 months in and people were like, I'm going to do this anymore, then we probably would have had it, But we broadcast this show, like right now, it's going out to 8 different places, 8 different platforms. You got 3 Facebook groups, 3 YouTube channels, a Twitch channel, and Doc's Twitter channel too. That's up to you, man. How often that you post, how often you do a show. If you want to do it once a week, bi-weekly, whatever.
If you're Chuck, let me suggest though, if you're starting a YouTube channel and you're starting from scratch, you want to make content regularly, at least once a week. Maybe do a short video and then a live stream, and do that every week, and get onto panels, talk to people, be present in the chats so people get to know you.
Stay consistent.
Yep, and the followers will happen. There's a great community of followers. I never call them fans. I'm not worthy of fans, but the chat is amazing. They'll be there for you.
I'm really not doing this show to talk about how to build a YouTube channel, though.
I know that, Pops, but he's got to start there to get to where the Roku. So yeah.
No, he doesn't have to start on YouTube to get to Roku. He just has to do shows.
I mean, that's what you just said a minute ago.
Just doing it on Facebook, and you can bring that show to Roku. You could just be a Twitch guy and bring that show to Roku. It's not a prerequisite.
Wherever you do it, you want to consistently build up your chat.
Yeah.
And if you start on the Roku channel, it's the same way. We're going to promote you wherever you are, whatever you're doing. That's, it's the same. It's the same. Okay. Chuck, where do you do most of your social media at?
Romo, good to see you too, by the way.
Do you Twitter mostly or Facebook mostly? Where do you do most of your social media?
It's called X now.
I'm not calling it X. But wherever you do most of your social media, that's where you'd want to make sure your videos are being seen or being played. If you do Instagram, I don't know, Instagram don't even play videos yet, do they?
It's got some live stuff, but you've got to have
It's not really known for that, I don't think.
Yeah,
what you would be doing on
like
Instagram.
Rumble.
What you would be doing with your Instagram is like posting a promo card saying, I'm live on YouTube right now, or I'm live on Facebook right now, or whatever streaming platform you're going to broadcast to, Roku, whatever. You would go to your Instagram and say, my show starts in 15 minutes. You put a little promo card up there with the link and whatnot.
You can't even put a link on Instagram.
Instagram sucks, man.
Chuck, let me just one little word of encouragement here. Create a Twitter, find me on Twitter, follow me, I'll follow you back, and we can talk, and I'll help you out any way I can. or X or whatever the hell it's called this week.
Yeah.
Rich, what are you drawing?
I don't have the slightest idea.
All right, cool. Always good to have a plan.
But anyway, like I said, we do have a list of things that we've tossed around as far as different tiers for different things. We have RJ at Critical Blast. And I'm sure RJ is going to handle all fulfillment for any kind of physical rewards that go to anybody. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the LCS sponsorship tiers. Like if you're a comic book or a comic store owner, we could put the logo for your store on some of our promo cards or whatever. We could have a tier for that. We can have a tier where your ad actually gets played on the network, your actual video ad. Or we can have a tier where we make an actual Madness Comic Network video ad for your store. You know, a few different tiers for that. Sponsorship tier, same thing. You know, if you want your logo plastered all over our promo cards, that would be a tier. We did video ads would be another tier. Fan donation rewards, challenge coins, T-shirts, PDFs of a lot of the people that are in the madness of their books, comic tiers. I think Doc said something about like little Roku standees or something. Is that what you were talking about, Doc?
Yeah, I'll actually design one and show it to you.
Right.
Basically, gold, silver, and bronze tier little standees that say you are a stakeholder in the network.
There you go.
That you're one of the people that gave that shove to get it going.
And anybody who helps us, you know, in any way will be on the Wall of Heroes credit page forever for helping make this happen. And there's some people with individual shows who have already started tossing ideas around that they can make personal tiers for their shows. Ginge said something about maybe writing a 10-page script for somebody, a tier like that, you know. Laurie at the Tuesday Morning Brew, she's got a couple of different ideas. She'll make you a watermelon ad, you know. Look, we're going to have fun with this. We're going to try to make sure that we're offering something to you for helping us get this going. And for all you showrunners, like Max said, there is no threshold that you have to reach to become monetized on our Roku channel. Nope. The first day your show start playing and people are watching and the ads are dinging, you start getting paid. There ain't no, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, you gotta have 500 million watch hours or 1 billion fucking shorts. None of that shit. All you gotta do is have a show that pops up consistently and people want to watch it. You know?
My shorts.
Those kids love shorts, man. My little 8-year-old, that's all he watches is shorts.
Romo, I dropped my link in the chat there. There it is, at Doc Blalock 8404. Not sure if we're following each other or not, but absolutely hit me up.
And this is so people can ask questions. Man, if you're watching in the chat and you want to know what we plan on doing, different aspects or something that we can clear up for you so you understand why, what, where, when, how, ask the questions, man. That's why we're out here today.
And this whole crowdfunding thing isn't just crowdfunding it just to get it started and then we'll try to like make it continue on month after month. This is a crowdfunding for the entire year of operation.
For the whole first year of maintenance, everything. Max's time, you know. It ain't no simple chore to build this, but because he's done it before, I have complete confidence that he knows what he's doing. And, you know, I mean, Max is just like, yeah, I got that. That ain't no problem. Cool. That's something I don't got to worry about. You see what I'm saying? Amidst all the crap you got to worry about, that's one thing I don't have to worry about. I know Max knows what he's doing. I know he's going to give us the best that he's got, you know.
Ron, that is some amazing looking art, bro. You are a talented individual.
I know, dude. I know he is. Ron, we're gonna you got that little message from me on Twitter. We're gonna hook up on that for sure. Ron wants to bring his show to the network, everybody.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust that guy. He seems a little shifty. Roma art guy. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if his art is like AI and stuff.
Oh, shut up! The punch.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder about that guy. He looks a little. I mean, he's somewhat Italian, so I don't trust those guinea bastards. I really don't.
Oh my God, Rich.
No, right? Tell me about it.
You see that SDCC kicked out someone selling AI art?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Someone was
You
selling
guys
AI
know my
prints.
stance on that shit from day one. It was like,
SDC booted them, and I'm like, hey, congratulations. You actually did the right thing for once.
Really? How'd that come about?
Oh, I'm sure
Like,
somebody went, hey, yo, look at this. This is where they made it. Showed the con runner that on their phones. And look, this dude made this on Journey or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you can see where you can find where an image originated from.
Well, his wife, 13 years younger than me, likes me just fine. Oh, really? Is that right?
Oh, throwing down his appeal. Look at him.
God damn. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think you're hot, so shut your mouth.
Come on, you guys can be brothers. Shut up.
Of course we can, but I'm not going to let him know that. He can go F himself. I ain't telling him any of that shit. Sorry, Romo.
You can be brothers.
Yeah, I'm going to replace his... I'm going to shut up, man.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to shut up because I was about to go to territory where it's like, yeah, we would... I would definitely need that Roku
channel. This is why
channel.
Rich needs his Roku channel.
Yeah, I know.
You see? He can just slip at the wrong time, say the wrong thing.
No, I'm not really slipping. This is intentional. All this shit that I say has a purpose, one way or the other. Oh my God! I really do like Romo art. I'm surprised that it took him this while to like. I mean, I know this. I'm certain about the circumstances, but man, this guy's he's a star. He's ready to go. He's more than ready to go. Marvel and DC do not deserve him.
What were you going to say, Max?
Oh, I'm getting ready to create my own channel, too, for Atrocity Press. And I'm trying to put together the inaugural fucking show. And we'll definitely need Roku for that, because it's going to be Lucifer Storm, Christie Shinn, and Hart Fisher.
God damn.
That's one hell of a devil of a good time.
That's going to be on our network?
Yeah, if you want to put it on there.
Oh, come on, man. These are all my people. What are you talking about?
I'll put it on the Roku channel. It'll be my channel would be basically only on Roku.
Yeah, it would have to be on the Roku channel. It's Christie. She's madness. It's Lucifer. He's madness. It's Hart. He's helping us build this. Yeah, it would have to be on our channel for sure. And appreciation out to everybody who is interested in what we're doing and showing support and encouragement, because that's all I do for you guys is show support and encouragement. I just want a little in return.
I'm really getting myself in. What am I doing? I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
I got a wet kids in here.
I do it, man. It's a stream of consciousness type thing where
Munchkin alert.
times where I have no idea where I'm going.
Munchkin alert. What's up?
Hey, man.
Is it cold? Are you cold and wet?
I'm a little wet, but it wasn't cold at all.
The lake's not cold?
No.
All right. Kids all went swimming. Boy, you smell like the lake. Don't get away from me.
Smell like dead fish, kid. Get out of here.
Woo! That was a little, yeah. It's kind of,
Pungent, was it?
Well, it's like we swim on the west shore of the lake, and the
Mhm.
wind was predominantly out of the east.
Yeah.
So anything that does wash up on shore washes up on this side of the lake. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. The idea has been long enough waiting. You know, I mean, we did this beta test to find out if people were serious about wanting to be part of an actual network. Now we still got 30 plus shows that we run every week. I'm pretty sure these guys all want to be part of the network, so I'm going to do it. Like I said, I was going to do it. Okay. Do I have the money to just pay Max to do it? No.
I'm even giving a super cut rate to this because it's got advertising on it. Since it's got advertising on it, I usually charge a lot of money because people have a chance to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But I'm doing this out of the kindness of my fucking heart. So y'all better just jump on board.
There you go. And Max is, like you said, it's not like we're just putting it up and then hoping. It's like we're maintaining it for the full year. Make your money. Encourage your people to come watch the show on the Roku channel. Share it. Share everybody else's shows. Retweet. Blah, 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 blah. Do all that shit. Make the network grow. And to those people who, the naysayers who say, well, your network doesn't get enough views anyway. As long as you're counting all the views on 8 platforms and you can come to me with precise numbers, I might listen to that for a moment, but then what I will ask you in return is how many times have you shared out one of our shows?
There are so many people on Roku that'll be subscribing to it that aren't YouTube users.
Yeah,
so
that's the whole thing. You get a Roku. There's also a tier, yes, that Max said about we will also be offering a tier for a Roku stick. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a smart TV, there'll be a tier where you can support us and get a Roku stick so you can watch the show and all the other stuff on Roku, like Hart Fisher's American Horrors channel and on and on and on, right?
Yep.
Tons of channels on Roku. It's all going to be worth doing. Rich, go get some rest, dude. Yes, what I will be doing, look, my YouTube channel personally will be driving traffic to the Roku channel. Okay. Maybe the Madness original shows like Monday Madness will be shown one time on YouTube. And then if you missed it, there's going to be a little short that says, hey, it's on YouTube today. Go to Roku. Catch it.
Yep.
I will continue to have separate content, some for YouTube, some for Roku.
And that was what I was going to encourage people with already existing YouTube channels or with already monetized YouTube channels. Make something exclusive for the Roku channel. Something that the people on YouTube don't get to see unless they go to the Roku channel.
Well, Pops, here's my first question about it. I haven't had any yet. We're not going to be live streaming on Roku, are we? It's got to be recorded content, correct?
Correct. At this time.
At this time. If this thing grows, we can purchase the extra tech and support needed to run live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that becomes a different. I don't want to try to get that much money right now and build this, until we know it's going to support itself.
Here's my second question. Did Rich die?
No, he was like super tired. He said something in the private chat.
Okay, go to bed, Rich.
Yeah, so I told him go get some rest.
He needs all the beauty sleep he can get.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, Rip Van Winkle ain't gonna make him pretty.
Well, I would have to go into a coma to get enough beauty sleep. So
that's what I'm saying. I don't think that would even help here. So, yeah.
I fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Yeah. Behind me, you can see it here. This is my stool that I sit on when I'm drawing at my drawing table back there.
I see the munchkin behind me. Here comes another one.
I literally fell out of that thing falling asleep yesterday.
I don't know where your dad is, too.
I fall asleep in my chair all the time.
Truck here?
Phil gives me shit about it. I'll just be like,
Chuck, it's just like buying a Fire Stick. You have to have the equipment. You either have to have a smart TV that has it installed, or you can buy the Roku stick.
Right.
And they're pretty cheap now. They're nothing like they used to be.
yeah.
And
I do got something to unveil if you guys want to see something cool. I think Max might have seen this, but the lips are going away, Doc. The lips are going away.
okay, very cool.
What do you think? What do you think?
Very cool.
We're going to keep Crom as our mascot and go forward. He ain't no peacock, bitches.
Yeah, but as Doc was saying, the Roku sticks are cheaper. They're easy to get. It doesn't cost you a damn thing to set up an account and start watching channels. Certain channels do have costs to them. Like you can get the Paramount Plus, or you can get your HBO Max on your Roku stick, and you have to pay for those. Some private channels have subscription based too, so
It's
But
just
there's
like a Fire Stick.
yeah.
Now,
Except for Amazon's not watching everything you do.
this is not the time for me to talk about my jailbroke Fire Stick, is it?
You're Cody.
Now check it out, Doc. I also had another thought for the guys on the show, or
Thank
the
you.
guys that on the network that do art, like yourself, like Rich, whatnot. You could offer personal tiers of a trading card that says something about the network, network supporter, whatever, and do little trading cards of whatever they want, or of your characters or whatever. But it's like that would be an exclusive to your show.
I will probably do my fine art on Roku. I'll paint on Roku. I'm set.
I'm talking about for the Kickstarter, for a tier. A tier is,
I'm set up to do that when I record, but for live, it's this. This is all I have.
Yeah, if you were painting, that'd be
One of the
sweet.
things, Doc, though, one of the things like Max and I was talking about is like you can get 1 million subscribers with your content. You'll never get monetized on YouTube.
This camera will not sit on that tripod, no matter what I do.
Right.
To do
Duct
it.
tape.
To do
100-mile-an-hour tape.
The problem is I got to break it back loose to put it back over here for the live streams.
Your coffee shop would keep you from getting monetized on YouTube.
I don't care.
That's one of the shows I have in mind when I'm trying to help you guys get monetized, shows that never will. That's part of the Roku channel as well.
I get it. I just don't care about being monetized on YouTube. I don't care. If they wanted to monetize,
that's why you bring that show to Roku, so you can get monetized to be the same as you are without changing anything.
If they wanted to monetize my other channel, that's cool. There's vlogs and there's live paints. That's all that one is. It's not nothing controversial. It's weird, man.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's weird because
everything that is controversial is for Roku. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like that's what you bring over to the Roku is the stuff that they won't shut down or take away your option of making money or whatever.
Well, I'd like to see painting streams from Doc because his stuff is fucking solid.
They're on. That's what I mean. They're on YouTube already. That's
There's some Bob Ross shit going on.
Hey, no Bob Ross. I'm better than Bob Ross. Come on.
Got a happy little swamp here.
I'll tell you this though. When I was doing the painting live streams, I do those on my live paints are on Facebook, and I've got over 1,000 people over there, right? And I'd get a fuck ton of views, but I have to be very soft spoken and very polite and very non controversial because I have a lot of senior citizens who watch the live paints.
See, you got to go Bob Ross.
When I'm in the madness world over here of comic books, I can let my non-existent hair down and rock and roll.
Well,
What's up, Phil?
You can all the way up until you want monetization. Okay, it's like I was telling Rich earlier. One person can say one wrong thing and take away the monetization of the whole network.
Yep, I don't desire to take down anybody. But
well, see, and I want you to be able to do your show the way you want. That's why I'm offering the Roku so that you don't have to change.
I'm not saying I won't stream that content over there. I'm saying I primarily would like to do my live paints over there. If here's the caveat, if I can transition back and forth between the two disciplines, because that's hard for me to go back and forth between drawing and painting.
Well, we won't have the capability for live stream until at least the second year. So
no, but I could do my normal live stream on Facebook, download it, and then upload it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's and we encourage people to do that. Just all I say is, like, after you've played it on Facebook, then take it down off Facebook and just leave a short there saying, if you missed this, go watch on Roku.
Well, the Roku, my vision would be this.
Because Facebook ain't going to pay you. Roku will.
The YouTube version is always going to be just a time lapse of the painting without the instruction or the commentary.
Right.
All that'll be on Roku.
Yeah.
But like you said, Pops, I want to use the one to be the engine to drive the other. Yep. So I'll keep the time lapse paintings up on YouTube. I'm not going to take them down, but they'll always point to, if you want the full commentary, and instruction. It's kind of like what Turner Vinson's doing. He's a friend of mine. Hey, Stephen B., who I wish I could paint like, because he just don't give a fuck, and he's heavy-handed and he just goes for it.
How do those dudes do that painting shit talk where, like, they slop paint everywhere and they flip the fucking thing over and it's an actual goddamn painting?
Yeah, that's kind of a gimmick thing. I know
it's very gimmicky, but I was wondering how it was done.
Well, it's magic. Oh, Stephen B., I want to talk to you. What I was going to say, Max, is that's actually a teaching technique I use at the school, because a shape is just a shape. So I'll take a photograph and turn it upside down and tell the students, paint this, because they're just shapes. Yeah. And that helps a lot of people who get married to their idea of what they're painting versus what they're actually seeing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Chuck, as far as Roku, within the reason of the law,
yeah, as long as it's legal.
Okay, you can pretty much do what you want over there. Now, if you go over there and play somebody's movie, they're probably going to send me an email bitching about it, and I'm going to have to take it down. But they won't, trailers and stuff, they don't care about that.
Yeah, they're not going to demonetize your ass over it either. It's just going to be like DMCA. Hey, you guys played our movie. Take it down.
Yeah, you can't violate copyright law, but there's a lot more freedom to do reviews. If you're doing it right, they're not going to hit you. You can say pretty much what you want to, as long as you're not inciting violence.
Yes. Like I said, within reason of the law. And I'm not trying to be nobody's overlord. I'm trying to get y'all out from under the fucking overlord.
So as long as it's legal, you can do it.
And Stephen B., he's also part of the network. I'm sure he's going to bring his Saturday night show with us over to Roku too. Hey, this is the natural progression.
If you've got a YouTube channel or a Facebook live stream that you do, there's no reason for you not to go over to the Roku channel.
Hey, Billy, good to see you, buddy.
It's just gonna increase your exposure, give you them exposure dollars, and it'll actually give you a chance to be monetized. Plus, you can do what you want, and even if you're not overly over the top and a little edgy, you can still create a solid show that people will watch,
Are you asking if you can make money off somebody else's music? That's iffy in the first place.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's got to be legal. So, if I'm making a movie, I can't just, like if I'm James Gunn, I just can't put "Come and Get Your Love" in there.
You got to ask somebody
without paying the ASCAP fee.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, like if you're doing a cover, you can do that. If you're snipping it for review, you can do that.
Yep.
So yeah, like I said, it's the natural progression of what we've been building. Okay, it started as a little tiny Facebook group. It grew into a big promotion and networking platform for a lot of people. Then we started the YouTube channel, and only it's only been like, I don't know, 8 months that we've been really pushing and putting a lot of content up there and trying to get this thing rolling, right?
Chuck, to answer your question, excuse me, Pops, if it's open, if it's copyright free music, you can play in the background. You're just not going to be able to have copyrighted music played on a monetized network. You can't make money off someone else's music.
That's what I was saying. Now,
can't play Metallica in the background.
But like right here, we could play some of this music that we have in our background, right? Some of it's perfectly okay because it's our music, and we could play it in the background for the whole freaking show, and nobody's gonna say shit. Some of it ain't, even though it might be YouTube friendly. Facebook might not like it because we run into that problem all the time with Doc's new trailer. Facebook doesn't care, but YouTube mutes.
No, YouTube doesn't care. Facebook.
No,
does.
Yeah, another way around. I'm sorry. Yeah, Facebook keeps
and it's not copyrighted, so Facebook's just having a hissy cow, and they do that. Like
they got scammers over there, dude, that claim the rights to people's music.
I shared this story, true story, Chuck. I'm doing a live paint downtown in the town I live in, and a car drove by playing music, and Facebook took it down. I'm not responsible for what the public does.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, like I said, we got a plan. We have a good plan. I have somebody I had total faith in to develop this channel and make it work. All we need is the support of the people. What's up, Billy? We love you, brother. And Steven, I want to bump some of that stuff too. What do you got for Doc? What do you got for Doc? I want to know. Hey, Doc, I got the stuff. Hey,
from Doc, not for Doc.
Hey, Doc, I got the stuff.
Hey, kid, you want to play D&D?
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome, Billy.
What is MMG?
Mary Machine Gun.
Mary Machine Gun.
Oh, okay. All right. Right on.
Bang, bang.
I don't do abbreviations very well.
Hope you enjoy the read. It's a good one.
Yeah. And thanks for backing our friends. Supporting our people. We appreciate that, man. Shit. But yeah, I mean, if anybody has questions about the Roku network, about our plans, about our timetable, about, Timothy Fling, by the way, you guys know him from Water Wars 2088. He is going to help us run the campaign on Kickstarter. And
he's going to run it.
The reason I'm using Kickstarter is because everybody I know with a decent following on a platform is pretty much on Kickstarter. Max's biggest his following is on Kickstarter, so we're going to take advantage of the one that has the most opportunity for us. That doesn't mean we don't love Fund My Comic. Indiegogo, I wouldn't trust them not to take us down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fund My Comic really isn't for this type of thing.
Well,
it's for comics and games.
No, I mean, I'm sure Luke wouldn't have a problem with it.
I'm sure he wouldn't, but I mean, like,
they quite have the following yet to fund this.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, like, if we did like a second chance thing over there or something, I mean, it's just really, it's not. It's not in the purview of what they do over there.
Actually, he was pretty pretty open with me when I asked him about it. He's like, comic related is comic related. He's kind of like the Madness group. As long as it has some kind of bearing to what they do, what comic people are doing or love, then
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he definitely, because I talked to
I'm
him.
not saying that they would that they wouldn't. I'm not saying that they wouldn't allow it on the platform. I'm saying I don't know how many people would go to the platform to back it since it's not for that type of thing. People go to Fun of My Comic looking for comic books and games.
Yeah, there's so many of them people that are YouTubers or YouTube fans, dude. that pretty much that platform was built on Twitter and YouTube.
Yeah.
It was pretty much built on Twitter and YouTube. And if anybody understands what we go through as content creators on YouTube, it's the people on Fund My Comic. I mean, the Kickstarter people, they're going to be like, the shows they watch on YouTube never have to worry about getting kicked off. Well, maybe a little bit. There are some shows over there that get the same kind of hassle that we do.
Yeah.
But mainly, it's just so that none of us have to worry about it. I don't care, what your show content is, as long as it's comic related in some way. Look, somebody say, what about the horror movie club? The horror movie, how many horror comics there are? Horror movie club's a good thing, man. You can go out there and promote your horror comic on the horror movie club show. They cross over. You see what I'm saying? All right, brother. I will talk to you, Ron. We'll get your show set up too. We'll go ahead and get you set up for some test runs on the existing network while we're getting ready to build this one. But yeah, man. You know what's funny about that, Billy? I can't stand country music. I cannot stand Crying Your Beer music, but I like that song. I live in a small town, what can I tell you? I lived in a big city for most of my life. I've lived in a small town the last 10 years. And it's more peaceful. I have not heard one cop chopper, not one police helicopter in 10 freaking years. I like that. Yeah, we would definitely get you set up. Just think about what I said in that message. It's like, it's man, positive reflection, bro. Everything's got to, want to sell on positivity always. Max knows.
Yeah.
As soon as you start looking like I'm not going to say the name. I almost said it, Max. Almost said it. No negative campaigns. Everything's got to be good, happy, and fun. That's really why people read comics, is because they're trying to have fun.
Yep.
So give them fun. I know I harp that subject all the time, but damn, man, if you're not having fun doing this, you're in the wrong damn business.
Oh, yeah. I have a great time doing what I do. I mean, sometimes. Like lately, I've been working on this trade paperback, and it's just been the biggest pain in my ass getting it all lined out and ready to go.
Is it because of how you have to fit the different issues together, or what?
No, it's just like I put it together, and I think I'm done, and I go back through it, and I'm missing a page or two, and I got to go back and start all over again. And then I'm like, oh, there's a nudie print inside the safe for work book. I'm like, damn, I got to get rid of that one and put a new one in, and it's just a pain in the butt.
Editing, gotta love it. Max, like, I like the writing part.
I do like the writing part. I don't care so much for the editing part.
Like seeing art pop up. You like when the art pops up in your inbox, but the rest of it's. No, I like when we do the campaigns, like the launches and the countdowns, and we get to watch the numbers go up. Those are my favorite shows. That's my favorite part of this. Seeing somebody sell books live as we're talking about it, that's my favorite part of this. Go buy some books, everybody. That's why we do it.
I was dug in the show that you guys were doing when I was in the hospital for the Mary Machine Gun 4 closeout. That was awesome.
You see, and man, you know, there's quite a few times, man, where we planned a countdown or kickoff for somebody, and then they couldn't make it for some reason, and we did it anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we still the goal isn't to get you on screen. The goal is to get people to buy your book. I even said something about that earlier today on Twitter. It's like, you know, people are all up the ass of everybody in the comic book industry looking for something that they can use to cancel them or whatever. It's like, do you look that closely at the guy that does the brakes on your car? Are you all up his ass? Because he's actually got your life in his hands.
Yeah, no shit.
Are you all up his ass? No, you're not. This social media shit's ridiculous. Y'all need to quit worrying about what each other does and just create better shit.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk about how good your stuff is. You see? Then the fans will have something to talk about how good that is. Not, oh, that dude's out there talking shit about that guy again.
Yeah. I mean, it's
great, man.
It's so sad that it's became more about the creator than the product. You know, I mean, we don't do a lot of. I mean, I do a lot of live streams and stuff like that, but I mean, like, we don't do a lot of. For instance, I don't. I don't. What was I going to say? I just got an email, so my rent's going up, so I got. got distracted. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going. I do a lot of streams, but like on Twitter, Twitter's my drive-by. I just drive it. I log into Twitter. I post my promotional shit, and I move along because I don't want to get involved in that toxic bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And
I hate the word toxic, but there's no other way to describe Twitter.
Puke.
What is up, Philly?
Cesspool. Hey, Phil.
Phil, man. But, you know, you understand what I'm saying, though. It's like you got people out here that are up the ass of every creator trying to find some kind of dirt on them or whatever. Everybody's out to try and find something on that guy because that guy's doing better than I am. I got to find some dirt on him. Y'all, you don't even care that much about the people that work on the brakes on the car that you drive your kids around in. You don't care about his political stance. You don't care who he voted for. You don't even check. But you're going to bitch about the guy who made this comic. Y'all need to get up out your own asses, man, and just try to have fun. It's comics. You know, because serious business. Unless you can send me the background check that you did on the guy who did your brakes last time, I don't want to see no more crap about other creators and what they do. I don't care. Live and let live unless somebody's really doing some evil shit. All right? Live and let live. Have fun. Sell books. That's it. What's up, Jim O'Reilly? Jim O'Reilly.
Hey, Jim. Good to see you, my
One
friend.
of my favorite artists in this whole freaking mess.
Me too. Me too. Steely-eyed Missile Man.
Well, Jim had a lot to do with bringing me down. There was a time when I was like really pissed off about a lot of the shit that was going on, you know, in the comic industry that included, you know, that was part of what I was doing. And I was, you know, a little bit on the edge, and Jim kind of talked me back from the ledge. Come on back over here, Pops. Come on back over here. You know, he helped me a lot, man. I'm always going to love dude for that, because there was a time about 2 years ago when I was just said, fuck all this shit.
That time Jim gave me a blood transfusion.
He gave me a soul transfusion. Is what
saved my life.
You know. Good.
Gave Max a lung.
Need
just a generous guy.
What I need right now from somebody is a right knee, though. I lie.
I lost mine in the 80s.
Oh, it's ice pack time. Yeah. Still from last week when I tweaked it upstairs, Doc. It's still fucked up. That's my day. He's a legend in his own mind, but you'll never hear him actually say that.
Max,
Yeah.
how many 12 packs you go through in a day?
One.
Just one?
Yep.
So I got something to show you. Jim had me a little chat with our friend Edwin. You know who I'm talking about. And we retooled the Madness logo for the network, brother. Look at that. Yeah, I'm talking about Edwin Badillo. Talked to him last night. Retooled this for the network, for the Roku channel. There you go. What do you think of that, Jim? Edwin's one of the people from way back in the beginning, man. The Mojo Risen days.
Yep.
Way back. Yeah, see, Jim says, nice. He knows. Look, everybody, we're going to do this. We're going to have fun doing it. We want you to come have fun doing it with us. But it ain't going to happen without your support. We're not stupid. We know. We're going to try to make sure that we make it worth your while. You're going to get something other than just the Roku channel. But the Roku channel is really what the content is. It really is the book of this campaign. Okay? All the content on the channel that we're going to put there, that's the book. That's the meat of the campaign. Okay? We're going to offer some niceties and some fun stuff for the people to help us out. But we want you to help us out because you like our content. Because you like what all the people running shows on this network do. And because we're going to be bringing more stuff to the network. I know there's a lot of people just waiting to see what happens. Is the Madness Network going to just give up? Or are they going to really do it? Help us really do it. That's what I'm saying. Max came to Earth to smoke cigarettes and make comic books. And he's all out of cigarettes.
I've got 2 left.
And he can roll more.
I can make more when I need to. There you go, Doc. See that's the one I want. Did you get that off Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah,
I never run out of what I'm smoking, yo. Never, ever.
I got 4 of these for like $12, Max.
Send me the link.
Oh, hell, I ain't got the link. Just go look them up.
Hell, just go to Amazon and go to your previous orders and then go to the thing and then copy and paste it and send me the link.
I'll get right on that, Max.
Billy, if you can get away with going in the stripper bar and getting video, we'll consider it.
But I also got the bifold one that opens up, the metal one.
Yep.
The old school one, Humphrey Bogart.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Ooh. Yep.
Like the latch is kind of fuckered up, so I don't use it as much.
I've also been having issues, Max. Look, the hollow spot.
Yeah.
So you get that?
No, because I don't do 100s. I do kings.
Uh-huh.
And I've heard lots of people saying that is a problem with the 100s. You kind of have to put a little more tobacco into the machine.
No, it's just random.
Really?
Most of the time it does them just fine, but every like 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 is going to be a dud. You have to just tear it apart and re-roll it.
Yeah.
And I also got another slight announcement to make, or something social media related. Rose got Twitter banned today.
Right on.
No email, no notification, no reason why, no nothing, just the ban.
Who? Roro?
Rose.
Oh, Rose.
Eagle Rider. So tonight on her show at 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm sure she's going to take on Elon. It should be good. It should be entertaining.
Can't do it, Phil. I got to stick with the hundreds. Max does Marlboro Red by day, Virginia Slims by night. Billy coming out of left field with a uppercut. Wham!
So, does anybody have any questions about the Roku network or about what we're trying to do? I mean, that's what this show is about. If you know anybody who might have questions about it, tell them we're answering them right now. You know,
we'll have more of these streams in the future when things keep moving along. We'll keep you guys updated on what's happening with the channel or the software behind it all. I'll have updates for everybody as we're moving along.
Yeah, I mean like I said, I know I chose the right guy to make this happen. And I blessed the day I met Max, because ain't nothing but good things happened between me and Max, and ideas and thoughts ever since. You know, definitely somebody I can get with and get real shit done. You know, Phil,
I don't like the bullshit. Me and Johnny were talking about it the other day, and like, there's a lot of people that want to be involved in a lot of stuff, but they don't want to like put in the work.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
And me and Johnny, we're doers.
There you go, right there. Read that, Max. Read it out loud if you would.
Most people don't want to be part of the process. They just want to be part of the outcome. But the process is where you figure out who's worth being part of the outcome.
That's what this beta test was about. Finding out who was worth being part of the outcome.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I totally agree with you on that. And Johnny as well, man. It's like, I want to get it done. I want to get it done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, Johnny said he was going to start a comic shop. He started a fucking comic shop. I said I was going to make comic books. I started making comic books.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I want to run a Roku network for comic creators and comic related stuff. We're going to do it. We're asking for your help, but we're going to do it. You know, one way or another, we're going to figure this out.
Yeah. And the lion's share of the cost is really going towards the server to store all the video files.
Yeah.
Because that shit ain't cheap.
I mean, yes. We can bring...
Stephen B., yeah, Twitter is no longer Twitter. It's X now. That's why you see the different logo. Gentlemen, I got to bounce out of here. I got work to do.
All right.
Okay. If you come up with any more questions or if anybody asks you anything, Doc, pass that on to us.
You know I will. Peace out.
Right. Peace out.
Later. But yeah, man, I want this to be, you know, I want it to serve everybody. So, you know, if you sat on the sidelines waiting to see what Pops was going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to provide Max with enough money to build this Roku channel. Okay. We're going to build a Kickstarter with tiers to offer to everybody involved in the comic. You know, even you printers, if you want to run an ad or you want us to make an ad, whatever, Heroes and Villains, Maxim, even that comics, whatever they're called over there, Max's favorite. Even them. Look, if you want to make an ad, we can make a tier for printing ad too. Okay. We can do all these things. If there's something that you would want out of the campaign as a fan, like, you know, challenge coins or whatever, if there's something that you think would be cool to reward the fans with for backing this project, let us know. Give us ideas. Give us what you want, what your thoughts are. You know, is there something, some different kinds of shows you'd like us to bring to the network? Anything. Okay, this is about all of us. It's about everybody.
Network needs more boobies.
Well, we can't do any boobies right now.
I know.
But yeah.
I mean, think about it. On Roku, you can do
the boob stream.
Well, you can't. I mean, you could do reviewed comics that
The not safe for work comics.
Well, I mean, you can review comics that are more like R-rated movies, like Mary Machine Gun.
Yeah,
it's more like an R-rated film. You can't really review that on YouTube.
Do you want to do a parody of the news, Billy? Like a fictional radio? Bring it.
There's a hardest part of one of a radio show, a fictional radio show called the NPR Armageddon. And it's pretty cool. You should check it out. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'd love to see a comic parody news show that just makes fun of all the comic news. All the comic news, that'd be hilarious. But that's what I'm saying. We're going to have the freedom for you guys to do whatever kind of shows you want. You're not going to have to worry about the YouTube overlords, the Facebook overlords. We're going to build you something that you can be you. Bottom line.
Basically, what this is this allows us to become our own company that creates a channel, and then all the DMCAs and everything and all that stupid claims and everything, they've all got to go through to the company, and then the company copes with it. YouTube chooses to cope with it in the way that they do, with their blackouts and different things like that. We would just take it down.
Yeah, I mean, if they tell us if they tell us take it down or we're going to sue you, we're going to take it down. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you can't put that one back up over there on YouTube and see if they'll let it fly or put it back over. You see what I'm saying? It's not like it has to disappear.
And the beauty of it is that DMCAs you don't get them that often unless you're really doing something egregious. Because they don't bother sending DMCAs on if you used 30 seconds of a music video and then stopped it and started talking with it.
Right.
Talking about what you're watching.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do in the horror movie club, Show a little bit of the clip, talk for a minute, show a little bit of clip, talk for a minute, crack jokes, just have fun, right? Billy, an old silent film review show would be awesome. The first one has to be the Batman, though.
You should do a show like a silent show. You should sit there and actually do it all and talk, and then just put it all black and white, put some scratch stuff over the top of it, and then put title cards in between everything after you say something. Or
I really like for somebody who's writing a story that maybe they haven't figured out a way to convert to a comic book, but maybe make a radio play out of it and get a couple of our friends to come hang out and voice it. I'd love to do that kind of shit, man. Old public domain movies.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. Or somebody's own script. You got an old script that you never turned into a comic or anything, and you want to do something with it. Let's make a radio show. Let's make a podcast that's a radio show. Looking at get some people to voice the characters, and just like in the old days, man.
Yep. Who knows what will happen next? The shadow knows.
Exactly. Dude, that would be so much fun to do something like that. Billy, you want to get behind the creation of that show? It's all yours, bro. I will help you. I'll do a voice in it and everything. Hell yeah. You see, look, we have a couple people that do draw streams. Rich obviously does one. He's getting ready to start a instructional one from the professor's point of view, because he does do a class at a college, But also Stephen B, we've watched Stephen B level up. I think he just did his 25th live episode and a few recorded episodes, so somewhere around 30, 35 episodes total. But we've watched Stephen B level up over the last 7 months. It's crazy. Love watching that. So, Chuck, you want to do a weekly show? just doing some. Now, one thing though, if you're drawing your own comics, make sure you're not showing too much, so that people haven't seen it all before you get around to actually trying to sell it.
Making the book.
You know,
I've already read that book.
And if you're doing somebody else's art, make sure that they know how much you're showing off on the show. You know, if you're doing somebody else's book, make sure it's okay with them that you do that. But other than that, we loved it. And yeah, Stephen B is freaking awesome. I've sat here for 7 months and watched that dude get better and better and better. His page layouts are freaking awesome, you know. And he listens to the guys, you know. He asks questions. He talks to Doc. He talks to Rich. He asks them, hey, how do I do this? What do I do? You know, that's what these shows are for. That's what this network is for. Networking, promotion, helping each other get seen. It's really bottom line, you know. So by all means, man, if you want to bring a show to the network, or if you just want to help us get this thing launched, watch out for the Kickstarter. Probably, I want to say we'll kick it somewhere in the middle of August, maybe end of August, something like that. We'd really like to get the whole thing done and have the Roku channel up by the first of the year. And that's, you know, I mean, that's me and Max going to be doing a lot of uploading, downloading.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of the work.
Because we're going to bring all the stuff that's already on, you know, like all those shows that we've already shown on this network are all going to go over there to the Roku, so you can binge watch Stephen B's show from episode 1.
Yeah.
Watch it all the way up to the last one, you know.
Yeah. And if Roku gets uppity and decides one day that they change their policy and your video is no longer within that policy and they just get rid of it, then it's still on the Roku channel.
Mm-hmm.
That way we're not using YouTube as a storage device. So we're using our own personal storage device. That way we are in total and utter complete control of everything that we do.
Yep. Look, like I said, Max has done this. He already knows. Him and Hart have sent out contracts to content creators for the American horrors. They already have all this. They've already done it. We're just copycatting what they did on that one. Max already done it. I don't need to go to somebody and say, how do I do this? You see, Max already done it. I get to do what I do, which is come out here and talk about stuff going on in the comic world.
Yep.
I get to keep doing what I do, promote stuff. You know, that's all I want to do is what's in my wheelhouse. I'm good at coming out here and talking about what people are doing and getting people excited about what people are doing. This is what I want to do. You know, but I want to be, like Max just said, in control of my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want. I'm already tired of dealing with YouTube and Facebook. And I ain't even monetized. I'm already tired of dealing with it. I can imagine what it'd be like when they start sending me pennies, and I'll be like, "That's all I get for 2,100 videos, motherfucker." You know, I'll be pissed at YouTube when I get monetized over there, and they send me one of them little wimpy checks.
The CPM rate on YouTube is just ridiculously small.
Yeah,
because YouTube takes 50% of that CPM rate off the top.
And you know they're lying about how many views you get and all that, because I watch my shit change all the time. I see my likes change before my eyes. You got 11 likes, and now I look the next day and there's 2. And I have to screenshot it and send them a message. What's the deal with this? Then I get my likes back. YouTube is not even worth fucking with. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of them, you know.
Yes,
I want our own shit. Do y'all want our own shit? You know, serious business. I mean, do you want our own network that we can do our stuff without worrying about it? Because that's what I want. You know, I know that's what Max wants. Max would love to be able to go out and talk about his stuff without worrying about any kind of that shit. You know, all of it, you know, half the time Max has to be nice about what he's saying. Our game streams would be so much more fun.
Oh, yeah.
everything will be more fun when nobody's worrying about Big Brother.
The man.
So I want everybody to think about that. Like I said, if you have questions, you got questions you want to ask any of us, look, if it's technical, if it's about the actual development, that's your guy. Max the guy to ask. Okay. If it's about, what we plan on doing with the crowdfunding platform or the crowdfunding page, that's me or Timothy. Okay. We're the ones putting that together. And the reason I'm bringing Timothy in it and Laurie and Max and everybody into this is because this is not going to be something where everybody sends Pops money knowing that Pops is looking for a place to live and, oh my God, Pops just going to run out with the money. Yeah, fuck everybody that thought that. The money going to go to Timothy. He's going to give it to Max or whoever needs it when they need it. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
And there will be an LLC created for the company, and then it'll all be done through the LLC.
And for the time being, Timothy will be the treasurer of said LLC. So if you have monetary questions, issues, or whatever, that'll be the guy you'll be talking to. Look, I just want to come out here and do what I do, do my couple shows. I'd really like to be where I could start doing PromCon again. That's what I want to do, my own stuff that I come up with. The network is for everybody. Everybody. Join the madness. That's all I can say. Just join the madness. We're definitely going to do our best to give you guys the best platform that you can have for broadcasting your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I mean, we got plans for the channel. I mean, if you've never seen a Roku channel, there's a couple different ways of doing it. You can make it like a TV channel, or you can make it like a Netflix, kind of like a Netflix clone, which is what we will do. We'll have the new material at the top. We'll have the individual shows will have their own playlists, so you'll be good to go. I mean,
we'll show you what's trending, what's hot on the network, what people are watching. It'll be just like looking at that Netflix thing, it'll be view on demand. Man, it's like you'll be able to binge watch every show on the network from its inception to today.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the cool part. It's like some of these, I don't know how long some of y'all been following us, but some of these shows have been around for a while. There's a lot of content to watch. If you go look back through Monday Madness, you'll actually find Rich shaving his freaking head.
There's 29 episodes of our game so far?
22, I think.
22 something. I knew it was in the 20s.
Yeah. 20-something episodes of Fellowship of the D20. There's, a lot of shows in our network, a lot of people doing cool stuff. We just want to give them a place where they can actually get a little money for the time they're spending, It's, for every 2 pennies that is made in ad revenue, the showrunner's going to get 1. Max is going to get as much as he needs out of the other one, and promotional and marketing is going to get whatever's left.
Well, I mean, really, the way it'll go is it'll like the company's penny will be half of it to the company, a quarter of it to me for maintaining the site, and then a quarter of it to you for promoting the site.
Well, that's the company.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the company. But, I mean, a quarter of it's going. It's just easier to divide it out like that. I mean.
I just haven't figured in a what Pops is getting paid until it's doing well.
Yeah.
Right now, anything left over is going back into marketing and promotion. I want
All right, well, then I'll take a 1/4% off of every fucking penny made. 75% of it can go back into the company.
Yep. The showrunners, I want you all to know, it's like 50% of every penny is yours. 50% of every penny is yours.
Well, actually, the whole penny's theirs.
Well, I mean of every penny, not 2 pennies. We'll play 2 ads before the show. Let's say each one earns a penny. You're going to get a penny. The company and Max are going to split a penny because Max is going to get however much cost needs out of the payment that goes toward the company.
Yeah.
Okay? Whatever cost you need, you're going to get. Okay, so then anything that's left, I'm going to put into marketing and promotion to try and make it grow. I want everybody to actually get monetized day one, not wait until you got enough watch hours or all that dumb crap, man, and then get monetized just to have somebody take it away.
Yeah, really.
It'll be in the contract. We ain't turning your shit off, dude. I mean, we won't turn you off unless you ask to be turned off, and it's within between contracts, whatever. Each contract will be played out to its entirety, forever, however long it is. If you want to be on the network for 2 years, you're going to be on the network for 2 years, as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you quit providing content, then your old stuff is just going to stay up there for 2 years.
I will put this forward that most advertising companies are on a net 60 system. So it'll take 60 days from the launch of the channel
right
to when we start getting paid.
Right.
And then there'll be checks every month.
Paying for the month 2 months ago.
Correct.
Yeah. So you'll have plenty of time to look over all the data and make sure you're getting what you were supposed to be getting. Yeah. Look, I know this can work. I know that, if I had the money to pay Max to do it right now, I'd just be giving him the money to do it right now. Max knows that too, because all I talked to him about for 3 months is how we gonna finance it. What should we do? Should we go ahead and kickstart it? Because, I tried around for a couple investors. I actually talked to an actual freaking millionaire, and you know what they wanted me to do? They wanted me to pay them so they could tell me how to make money. I didn't go to them to ask them how. I went to them as to invest.
Yeah.
Throw me some money so I can make this happen. I don't need your input on what to do. You're not in this business. You make your money on running fucking stocks and shit. The market is your game. Okay, don't tell me how to run my network. I won't tell you what stocks to buy. If you want
Madness stock.
Yeah, if you want to invest in this and take a chunk of percentage off the make money end, throw me some money. We'll do that, But no, you could pay me and I can tell you how to. Now I know how you got rich.
That's how he's a millionaire.
Yeah. So, and Max knows I've run into the scammers and the actual criminals trying to get something fucking going on here because I might be too trusting in some cases, I gave up on being too trusting. I figured let's just crowdfund this. Everybody understands crowdfunding. Everybody in comics understands the reason for crowdfunding. It's to get the money to do your project. My project is promoting indie comic creators. My project, my goal, my thing is promoting you guys. Help me build this, and we will all make some freaking money. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Help me build this. If you buy an ad, look, you're good for a year's worth of ads. Your ads will be played on the network for a year. And then, maybe we contract up a new contract, but whatever, if you pledge to a tier that puts your ad on the network for a year, you're on the network for a year. Your ad's going to play. So make sure it's something that ain't just for a 1 month campaign. Make sure it's your branding for your whole publishing operation.
Well, they could do that, or they could do 1 month. We could rotate them.
We'll have a tier for monthly ones, I'm sure.
Yeah, or we could just rotate the yearly ones too. You know,
Yeah,
as long as they give us a new, as long as they give us a new ad, we can just replace it.
Yeah. Billy, I want it to be awesome, man. I just need everybody to help us build it. Once we have the financing to put Max to work, I promise you it will be freaking awesome. I promise you. We'll have the web page set up, everything. It'll all be. Look, my problem is I get super excited and I get let down. Super excited and I get let down every time I want to do something. And I'm super excited about this, but I'm also cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Okay, cautiously optimistic. I know what kind of crap you run into out there in social media whenever you try to do something and you got haters or whatever. You know, I think I've covered everything to let everybody know that who's in charge of what as far as this is taking place. My job is to do what I always do. Come out here and talk about comics, make sure everybody's in their StreamYard, gets their StreamYard admin so they can get their show up and running. I'm going to do what I do, running the backside of this network. Max is going to do what he does, developing the fucking Roku channel. Timothy's going to do what he does. He sets up great campaigns. Laurie's going to do what she does. Help us out on the somebody to talk you down. You know, somebody to give you a little reality check here and there. You know, whether or not that will really work. You know, I know it sounds great, but really, Pops, do you really think that'll work? Laurie does that for me. She gives me a little kick every now and then, you know. And sometimes I say, oh, hell yeah, I really do. I really do think this will work. This channel, this network, I know it'll work because I wouldn't still be working at trying to, you know, keep everybody seen on YouTube if I wasn't trying to build up to this. You know? I'd have given up on that 6 months ago. I mean, I'm trying to build up to something. I'm trying to progress above what YouTube offers you guys. I'm trying to give you, just like what Luke's doing with Fund My Comic, I'm trying to give you something that serves you as a creator, as a content creator, as a fan, as a comic creator, an artist, whatever. You know, I'm trying to give you something that serves you. I know Max believes in it because as soon as I told him what I wanted to do, he's like, oh, hell yeah, I'm in, you know. And I know that just between us and our commitment to getting shit done, this is going to happen. Help us out. Got anything to add, Max?
No, I'm good.
That pretty much covers it, man. We'll launch it sometime middle to late August. Of course, we'll be talking about it all a lot between now and then because all the shows involved in our network will probably be going there. So, you know, I'll be talking to Chuck Dixon and Mike Barron about bringing their shows over there too. So, you know, have a couple of solid headliners to roll it out with, and you know. So other than that, it's like, yeah, I've talked about it enough. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Ask them in private if you didn't want to come out here and ask them in person. I get that too. Some people just don't want to be in the limelight. Look, I'm here to answer all your questions. If it's something I can't answer, I will direct you to either Timothy or Max, and you'll get the answer you're looking for. If we don't know, we'll tell you. We don't know yet. We're not going to candy coat anything that ain't happened. If we don't know, I don't know. We ain't got there yet. Let's get it funded. Then we'll go. Let's get that campaign built. Then we'll go. You see what I'm saying? There's steps to this. So, you know, we are in good shape. I like the idea. I like the enthusiasm of the people on the network. So let's rock this. Take another look at it, yo. Y'all remember where it began and where it is. Yeah, I like that. See, we kept that branding. We keeping our little troll. There you go. Madness Comic Network, everybody. Check it out. Don't count us out. Give us that chance to make this happen. Peace.
Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
The Civil War was America's bloodiest conflict. Over 500,000 died to preserve national unity. When the war ended, Confederates like Harley Brogdon headed west, shooting game for the Army and gambling. When a card game turns deadly, Harley shoots in self-defense, killing the card sharp who threw down first. Wilfred Knorr, the card sharp's wealthy father, will stop at nothing to see Harley hang. Harley flees to Cobb's Gap, an old silver mining town at the foot of the Rockies. A remarkably peaceful town, especially after dark. But the sheriff harbors a dark secret, and no one dares go into the mines anymore.
Cobb's Gap is full of secrets. People speak in hushed tones of something in the mind. Something worse than their cursed sheriff. Something even the Indians fear from the deepest pits of hell. Every secret will be exposed. Bronze Star. Order your copy at bronzestarcomic.com.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the... where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands.